Hello. Hello. We're just getting started. We're just getting started. We're going to do some Chrono Story today, of course. As usual. As usual. Of course. What else is there to do, right? This early on a Saturday? This early on a Saturday, what are we going to do, right? Other than shit our pants. I don't know, man. Let's get the game open already. Let's get the game open. Oh, I still have Charismatic Convoy here. Not what I meant to have. Boop. Alright. Blammo. Excellent. Game has been opened. There we go. Back to the grind. And there's people here. Okay, we'll change channels. That's fine. That's fine. We can change channels. It's fine. Not a big deal at all. Hello, Talat. Welcome in. Interesting name. Welcome in. We're just getting the stream started, playing some games, doing some stuff. Eating some... nothing. And there's people here too. Change channel. That doesn't tell me who you are, though. If you've been here before. Oh my god, the game is so big on the short side. Let's fix that. There we go, nice and fixed. Easy peasy. Much better. What game is this? This would be Chrono Story. You can find it on Maple Story Worlds. Ooh, a 5! Man, it's been a million years since we got a 5. That's great. That means more EXP. Whoop. More EXP is great. That'll speed up our leveling process quite a bit, I think. Maybe it won't. We're already in the 110s. It might not be a significant amount, or at least a noticeable amount. But we'll see in a minute. We'll see how fast we get levels here. Dunno. I know this is the best place I can training. Oh, hey Hatch, how you doing? Have you been training, or have you been just waiting for 4th job to come out? Or have you been testing 4th job and whatnot, like the new Dragon Canyon? Which I am really surprised that it's coming on release. I'm definitely not a pro, but I've played it for a long time. You're surprised it's out? I'm surprised Dragon Canyon. I don't think 4th job isn't out yet. No way. If 4th job was out, the channel count would be crazy right now. There's only like less than 300 people on a Saturday. Damn, a few weeks. Damn. I was hoping this weekend possibly, but with the testing of Dragon Canyon, it's probably gonna be a bit. I'm surprised he's taking so much time on it. Map is pretty much done, yeah. I guess he decided to go with the releasing Dragon Canyon. Unfortunately for those of us that wanted 4th job now, like me, that's fine. That's fine, I can wait. I have patience, somewhat. I have patience, kind of. Look at me leveling up this fucking gunslinger. You know, I wasn't thinking I was gonna get this guy to 120 before 4th job was released. And now it looks like I might even get it to the same level as my other 4 duders at one Wanna... Mobs are strong as fuck, I heard. Hello, Casio. How you doing? Good morning. It's actually afternoon where I'm at, but... Oh, lurking. Okay. Thanks for coming in. Whatever. Or whatever. Thanks. But yeah, no, Oh, did it not work? Was it not working? It should work. Did I not see it? Did I not hear it? Am I blind? Am I deaf? Let me check in. That works. Okay, good. Mobs are strong as fuck. I'm hoping for areas that we can train by ourselves as well. It feels like Dragon Canyon is definitely very much party play, designed in the same kind of vein as, what? Lionheart Castle. It seems like it's designed in a similar way to Lionheart Castle, which is fine. And it's mostly party play, for sure. And depending on how he nerfs, you know, burning damage, I mean, it's going to be party play maps. I'm not a big fan, honestly, I'm not a big fan of party play maps as much. Like, I like them and I like the option. But generally when I play MapleStory, I just want to veg out and grind and not think about other people whatsoever. Other than people in my chat, right? I want to be chatting with people in chat. But, like, when I have to also think about chatting with the people in the game, and then my brain goes, no. So I don't like that. That's why I don't usually party play. But that's just me. I'm glad that he's doing it. Nice to have. Hopefully he gives us other options that are good for non-party play type shits. Yeah, exactly, right? I don't like it to be a fully solo game. I just want there to be more than one option. I want the EXP for party play to be a little bit higher than the non-party play maps. Not be like, cool, if you don't do party play, your leveling speed is way worse. Now, it needs to be like a 5% boost, which is going to be hard to do. 5 to 10% boost. Make it a good boost to grinding, but not so good that it like makes it so you don't want to do your solo grinds. Otherwise, it just feels like there's no reason to do anything other than that. And that's fine, but like, come on now. I don't want endgame to be only party play. Because endgame is already a lot of party play, because you have to do bossing. And you have to do bossing with friends. Or people, rather, I guess. Maybe people you hate, but... Hopefully, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Those of you that are coming in for the first time on Twitch, don't forget to leave a follow. I would appreciate it. Lurker friendly, so it won't alert me that you followed. I mean, it'll alert me that someone followed, but not that you followed. Unless you let me know that you followed. Yeah, no, very happy that it's coming with it. I hope at least a couple of the maps are good for non-party play as well. Or he doesn't hit dot classes too hard. Because dot classes have always been classically the fastest grinders. Like, you take a dot class to a place like Lionheart Castle, right? Although I don't remember if dot classes actually worked in Lionheart Castle. Didn't the mobs in Lionheart Castle count as, like, mini-bosses, just no matter what? So you couldn't use a dot on them? Which is really lame for classes that are, like, specifically dot-based, like Bowman and Fire Poison Mage and this class. 2 of the 4 classes that I play. I think that might have been the case with Lionheart Castle. I can't remember. It's been a long time. I didn't really get to play around with Lionheart Castle all that much. Because I quit around that time, too. For the first of many times. No one ever truly quits MapleStory forever. Or if they do, they're constantly looking at updates and crossing their fingers for something that they want so they can come back to it. But it never happens. All I want is Iran. That's all I'm asking for. Give me Iran and I'm happy, man. If I have to party play or whatever, I don't care. As long as I got Iran, I'm good, man. But that's not going to come for a long while. Womp, womp, womp. I know Boat doesn't really want to work on any classes for a bit once fourth job is out, so he'll probably focus on like bossing and new equips and stuff, and get his to-do list done first. Maybe fix that level range from 50 to 70, and then we'll see. And then we get a suffer. Everyone gets to suffer together. Anyone else excited to suffer? Ow. Hope everyone's having fun with the game today, or a different game. I don't know. No one's responding in the chat, so what else can I say? Even on screen, the chat is blank. I can see the chat here on my left, but it's not showing on screen because no one's chatting a bit. I like a lot of the changes he recently did for some of the classes. So for example, I like a lot of the changes he did with Corsair. He definitely made Torpedo better, but I don't think Torpedo was a good skill to begin with, and just making it bigger and hit harder isn't going to fix the underlying issues with it. I know a lot of people disagree with that and think that it works fine now. But I don't think it's not a necessary skill. And it's like, for sure, having us... You're back? Welcome back. We're talking about Corsair and the changes he just did with Corsair and other classes, but right now Corsair because I'm playing Corsair. He made... he gave a cooldown to the big AoE attack. The big AoE spam bull that he gave us of 2 seconds, which makes it... No. I mean, everyone likes most of the changes, except for that one. People like how he made... hello Thanos, welcome back. People like how he changed Torpedo. I don't think Torpedo is a needed skill in the first place. People like how he changed Elemental Boost, and I agree with that. Elemental Boost is a good change. Elemental Boost is a good change. It means if you wear... It's kind of like how I suggested for Elemental Boost already, where if you wear the specific capsule, I think I've answered this one to you before, Thanos. It's Chrono Story. You can find it on MapleStory Worlds. Where it gives the element to all your attacks, which is great. But then, like... You can use Torpedo, and now Torpedo is, like, similar to this attack, but it looks worse. Torpedo just looks worse than this. And you have to be on the boat to use Torpedo. I don't like the boat. And some people don't want to use the boat, myself included. Do I want to play the test server real quick? Not really. I haven't been testing on this computer. I have to download it, which, I mean, it won't take long because it's MapleStory Worlds, but, like, nah. I've been testing it on my other computer. But, the Torpedo is cool, but, like, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't want it. But, like, again, the big AoE attack skill that he added, he has a 2-second cooldown now, which makes it useless. And it already felt janky and useless. Blunderbuss would have been the best choice, to be fair. He fixed Torpedo, and now Torpedo is fine. But I feel like rather than giving a big AoE attack skill that he can't balance properly and no one likes, he could change it back to how people liked it. But I don't think he wants to do that. So just get rid of it. If no one's going to use it, get rid of it and replace it with Blunderbuss. Give an upgrade to this skill. Yeah. Give Blunderbuss to this skill, or to the class. Bing bang boom. And like I don't understand. I don't understand. It's weird. It's weird. Why are all the attacks we get in fourth job either, guess what? Your new mobbing and non-mobbing is on a boat. You have no choice but to be on a boat. Except for this one skill, which isn't good. That's fine. I think that's fine. I like moving backwards when attacking myself, but like I know most people prefer to move forward. I don't think it's a bad change. I think it's fine. If you're on the boat, it should move you forward because it's kind of awkward to move backwards on a boat. You know, from like just like the perspective of being on a boat. Yeah. But I think getting rid of Airstrike and replacing it with Blunderbuss would be kind of the best way to go about that. It would give people that aren't on the boat an option that isn't the Torpedo. Although it steps on the toes of Torpedo then. But like, fuck, come on now. Give us an option to pull out a gun and shoot people with it, right? We're a fucking, we're a pirate with a gun. Give us a gun attack. Come on. 7 DK are fine on the new map. Very needed because of the magnet. Yeah, but I think every warrior class has the magnet, to be fair. And with the fire susceptibility, it makes Paladin pretty good, I think. Supposedly, I think. They can basically solo it because of how hard they fucking hit. With their elemental susceptibility. Hero is fucking insane. Hero is pretty good. I'm glad I have a hero. I'm glad I have a hero. Do, 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 do. Once this guy gets to 125, I'll have to, if we still have time before fourth job comes out, I'll probably start working on my Ice Lightning Mage, maybe, or maybe I'll delete something. Now that I've seen fourth job, no. From Corsair, Hero, DK, and Bowman. I would like to have a crossbowman. I would like to level up my Marauder or my Ice Lightning Mage. I'd love to play either an Assassin or a Bandit. Paladin looks pretty sweet, but I don't know if I want to level up a Paladin until they fix the 50 to 70 level range, because that sounds like hell on earth. So I'll probably focus on the Ice Lightning Mage once this guy becomes 125. And then wait for any other new class to make until he updates the level range. I don't really have any fondness for the other for Cleric or for Fire Poison anymore. I don't really like the skills for Fire Poison. After seeing him in action and whatnot, I don't really like him as much. Hello, Luna. How you doing, Luna? How goes it, Luna? Welcome back. Raindrops. Hello, welcome in. Always love to see faces. I don't remember if you're new or not. And Zhao Yao, yeah. Well, I mean, I usually stream early these days when my wife's at work. Technically, my wife doesn't get off until like 7 tonight, so I mean, I could have streamed a little bit later, but I decided to go like noon. I'd normally like to have the dog out for a little bit longer, but she was being so bad that I had to put her in the kennel anyway. Again. I bring mini wife back. Oh. Someone liked the wife model. Maybe I should make it a redeem until my wife can use it. I should make that a redeem until my wife can use the model. I really don't want to show off that model too much until I can fix it up though. It has some stuff I want to fix, like with the mouth movement and the and then like other like details like hair and things. It looks good though when VTube Studio is really accurate. If it's really accurate, it looks good, but like it needs to be super accurate, and that's the problem. It's not always super accurate. Yeah, you never played Chrono Story, but you heard it's laggy despite depending on where you live. It can be depending on where you live. I'm in an area where it should be laggy, but it's not laggy at all. Like I think it really doesn't depend on where you live. I think it really depends on your internet connection. If your area has bad internet, or your house has bad internet for whatever reason, whether especially upload speed, if your upload speed is bad, then it'll probably be kind of laggy. But that's not Chrono Story's fault. That's the optimization on MapleStory Worlds. So for example, if you decided to play R-Tail for some reason, R-Tail is always laggy. It doesn't matter what system you have, it's just how they design the game that makes it laggy, and that sucks. Bote, the dev of this game, made it very, very good in general. Yeah. He made it good in general. Another 5, hell yeah. Making up for all the 5s I didn't hit the last time I played. Absolutely, absolutely. And if you're thinking of playing, don't forget to leave a follow here. I'd appreciate it. I can always give tips or information if asked. Anytime, even if I'm not playing this game, because I'm very, very familiar with it. Happy to help anytime. Understood, understood. Definitely play this. This is the best one. Though honestly, I have to say, once you play Chrono Story, you might not even want to play Classic World. Chrono Story is just that good. Like really. The only level range it's not good is level 50 to 70, but that's going to be addressed sometime soon too. So I don't think it'll spoil your appetite for Classic to release by any means, because they're very different. This is like a reimagining of old school MapleStory rather than it being actual old school MapleStory. So it's very, very, very good. It might make you just not want to play Classic. You'll probably want to play it. What's the difference between this, Maple Royals, and other private servers? Okay, so this is on MapleStory Worlds, right? So it's officially hosted by Nexon, which means you never have a worry of it being shut down by Nexon. Unlike Maple Royals or any other regular private server, they always run the risk of, if you spent money on it or anything like that, the game can be shut down any day and you just lose everything you put in, right? It hasn't for a long time, but that's always the risk playing a private server that isn't officially hosted. Whereas Chrono Story, being on MapleStory Worlds, is officially hosted, and as long as Nexon doesn't shut down MapleStory Worlds, which doesn't seem like it's going to be the case anytime soon, you'll always have access to the content. As long as the people making the game are working on it. And even if they're not, it'll still be up, as long as they delete it, which they won't, for the most part. Main difference between like Maple Royals and this one, Maple Royals is a more one-to-one Classic server, right? I believe it has 1.5x EXP, something of that nature. And It has all the content released already. They're not really adding new content. They just have events. And you can spend money on it, but you don't have to for the most part. I mean, really, that's just kind of how those servers work, right? They're trying to be as faithful to old school MapleStory as possible. They're not really adding new stuff, and they're not really updating the game much outside of bug fixes, exploit fixes, banning bots, and dealing with that kind of stuff. With this one, this is a reimagining of classic MapleStory. So, for example, you can see I'm killing UFOs in an area that you wouldn't recognize from old school MapleStory, because this is a new area added to the Omega sector, which has been updated to be a level 70-ish to level 120 area, rather than being like a level 40 to 60 area, right? Or even less than that, I forget. A lot of skills have been revamped. So, for example, you can see I'm on a Corsair. But I mean, look at how big my flamethrower skill is. Normally, the flamethrower skill is much smaller. So like, there's a lot of like revamped class skills. Everyone's a little bit more balanced. Every class is basically viable. Like some level ranges suck. For example, Brawler, Marauder, or Buccaneer, whichever one you want to call it, isn't super great until you hit Fourth Job. Fourth Job isn't out yet, by the way. Fourth Job is going to be out. It could be out any day now. It looks like it's going to come out in a week or so, but it could come out tomorrow, as early as tomorrow. He's been really cryptic as to when it's actually going to release, but he's been showing it off. But like, everything is basically viable here. We don't have bossing quite yet. That's going to come after Fourth Job release, obviously, and we're about to get Dragon Canyon along with the stuff. And Dragon Canyon, for example, is now like kind of like Lionheart Castle. It's a party play area where you go in and it get better EXP for more people, because everything is really high health and it's kind of hard. Yeah, Chrono Story only has one dev. That would be Bote. They also have Vaft, but the problem with Vaft is he might be a mod, but he doesn't really work on the game as much now, because he works 995, so he has a really bad, like really hard work schedule right now. So he doesn't really have the time to help that much. And even when he did help, he was a map designer. He doesn't know how to code, so all he did was design the maps, which was great. It meant like if Bote was working on like Third Job, for example, when he was working on Third Job, Vaft was able to make the maps for areas you'd go to during Third Job. But with Fourth Job, that wasn't the case, because Vaft is too busy with work. Do people still PQ on Chrono Story? It's mainly just training. We don't have PQs yet. PQs are more of a thing that's going to be added later. We don't know how he's going to go about that yet. So they could be like grindy PQs like they did later in MapleStory. They could be the classic PQs that we remember. I don't know how Bote is going to go about it. We'll find out eventually. But everything that Bote has done for this game so far is way better than any other private server I've ever played. There's only one other private server that I've ever played that made choices that I was like, yeah, this is exactly what I want. And that one no longer exists, and only lasted like a year before the host decided to shut it down because people were being too toxic in the community. It was a very small server, but it was a lot of fun. I liked that one a lot. Definitely try it. I'd absolutely try it. Things to keep in mind: level 118. Heck yeah. Put points in first. I honestly, at the moment, I can't remember what it was. I remembered it like a week ago, and I can't remember what it was. But it was a really small. I remember my wife. I'd have to ask, because she knows. She played with me at the time. She liked that server too. She doesn't like MapleStory, but she liked that one for some reason. But definitely try it. Things to keep in mind: you can get a pet for free in the pet park for like 10 mil gold. However, its healing that it gives you, the autopot, is half as effective as regular autopot. So for example, my pet here has autopot. You can see the pots. It'll use pots up to once a second. The pet park one is up to once every 2 seconds, so you have to be careful with training places that hit you really hard if you're using the free pet. The paid pet only costs $2. By the way, the paid pet is $2, and it supports the single dev for this game. He made it as cheap as he was allowed to by Nexon standards. So it's $2 for 30 days. I think it's like $8 for like a whole year or something like that. So it's very, very worth it. Very worth it. You can also get Autopot. I don't have Autopot, but you can get Autopot. If you want it. It doesn't come with the free pet, though. The free pet doesn't have Autopot. Free pet lasts 30 days. It's only like 10 mil. 10 mil is really easy to get. I usually play with the free pet on a character until I reach like level 100 or so. Once you're past 100, it can be kind of tough to survive with the free pet. So you can play for a long time before really you need to worry about it. Oh, thanks, Raindrops. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. I'm happy to help, too, by the way. I think you followed. It might have been you. It might have been someone else. It didn't alert me. It usually does that someone followed. But Twitch being stupid. Weirdly. Unless it's delayed. If you had just done it, it could be delayed.
That's why we love our dog.
Love you, babe.
Love you, babe.
Look, babe. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hello, let me move, please. Yes, there we go. Huh. That guy's funny. Joe Kappa's funny. As you can see, I'm playing an outlaw, the gunslinger. Good class. Not a big fan of their fourth job as much. I don't like the ship. I wish they gave it blunderbuss. But, I mean, whatever.
It's like looking into the face of an angel, Andy. It's too much for humans.
You don't come back from infinity, Andy.
Beach Canyon. I also have a 125 Bowman, DK, and Hero. Which I left at 125 because I don't like going that much higher than that when there's no fourth job. Leveling has gotten a bit slower. A little bit. No link skills in Chrono Story. The reason why there's no link skills or similar type things in Chrono Story is just because of the limitation with Maple Story Worlds, right? I feel like Bote wants to do something there, but he hasn't been able to figure out how to do it yet, only because of how it works on Maple Story Worlds. So, for example, if you played R-Tail, or if you do play R-Tail for any reason, which I don't recommend it, you only have one character slot. You can only make one character on your account. With Chrono Story, you can make 3. The limitation is based on inventory space. That's just how it's coded in Maple Story Worlds. So the amount of character slots, the amount of inventory space you can have per account is capped. I'm sure he said that there can be a workaround if he coded it in, but he'd have to make that from scratch, and Maple Story Worlds is kind of janky. So the reason why there's no link skills is just because it would be kind of weird adding link skills when you can only have 3 characters on your account. It doesn't mean that it would be link skills per se. I'm sure there's ways he could work around that and do something interesting with it, and he probably will at some point. Hello, Josie, welcome in. But for now, no like things of that nature. Class recommendations with fourth job. Please stop spamming the chat with hello. I said hello. I think it might be a bot. You gonna say it again? That's just Get rid of that. Class recommendations. I mean, Gunslinger is really fun. All the way up. Obviously, the level range 50 to 70 sucks, but what are you gonna do? It's always sucked. So 50-70 is good. Same with on Bowman. Same with like on Crossbowman. Those are both really good. I haven't played a Crossbowman in a Chrono Story, but I want to because it looks really fucking good. Night Lord is actually pretty good here. Surprisingly, it has good mobbing for some reason. It's good. The Warriors suck to level up until at least level 70, and that's only on DK. Everything else is really good once you get to 4th job, but sucks to level up otherwise. So I wouldn't recommend them per se, although Hero is fucking crazy bonkers crazy in 4th job. Bandits are sick. Bandits are sick. I'm thinking of making a bandit myself. I love their 4th job thing. They made it in 4th job where Meso Explosion will have like a % chance to trigger automatically. I think it's based on how much money's on the ground, and then it'll trigger automatically, which is ridiculous. So you just end up with just chain explosions throughout maps, which looks crazy as hell. Who else? Clerics are actually pretty good in this server. Actually, very good. Everyone likes Ice Lightning Mage. Originally, you could drop your own Mesos, and then you could explode them for Boko damage against bosses. So, for example, bandits used to be able to solo bosses just by spending gold. In this server, you don't drop Meso to trigger Meso Explosion. Instead, mobs drop, like, something based on one of your skills that use Meso. And it does use Meso as well, it's on the ground. And then you can explode it. So I don't think you can drop it in this case, but it has like its own mechanic, which is really good. Bandit looks really good, to be fair. Buccaneer gets a Kamehameha in 4th job. Leveling up the 4th job fucking sucks. I'm not on a Buccaneer, but everything else about Buccaneer is really cool. And once you get the 4th job, the classes that kind of suck to level up the 4th job are basically just like all the Warriors, except for DK, and then it still sucks until level 70. And then, like, Buccaneer. And Assassin kind of sucks to 70. In fact, yeah, Assassin does suck until 70. But everything else is pretty good, like, solid all the way up. Personally, I'd probably personally, if I was starting the game right now, what level for Bandit do you get the one monster focus shot thingy? You mean I forget the name of it. I also forget that skill name. You get that level 30. You use it level 30. There's also a mobbing skill at level 30, so you can mob just fine. You use steel to mob on a bandit. I don't particularly like steel. I also don't like Band of Thieves. But Bandit does look rad. So, I mean... a 4th job Bandit looks rad. Rather. In my opinion. But it's pretty solid to level up all the way. Definitely. If you join the Discord, the Chrono Story Discord, which someone did at me for some reason. Why did someone at me? Is there a reason? I've passed it. Why did you? Here we go. Okay, someone was stupid. If you go onto the Discord, and then you go to the updates section. and you scroll up quite a bit. He posts, Bote posts the skill stuff for like 4th job. You can kind of watch what he did. I think he also has a YouTube page. Maybe. Let me see if he has a YouTube page. I can link it if it exists. Ah, he does. There we go. There you go. That'll show 4th job. I think also has the 3rd job skill previews on there too still. Doobie doobie doop beep boop. He does not. He just has the 4th job stuff. That's fine. Goodness. Some of the skills on there did get visual upgrades a little bit compared to what they are in his videos, I think. I don't know if he reposted them. But he's been working on 4th job for a few weeks, so... After we get this guy to like 125, we'll probably get him to 120 today, I'm guessing. But when we get him to 125, once we do that, we can switch over to doing some other things. Shadower is, yep, that's right. Shadower is 4th job. Night Lord is 4th job for assassin. The one with the throwing stars. So Shadower would be bandit. It's sad that I deleted my bandit. Oh well. That's on me. That's on me. Egg on my face. I'll have to do a 3rd fucking account to do a bandit now. What would I make on a 3rd account? What would I make? Probably a bandit. Probably a Night Lord. Do a paladin. I don't really want to make a cleric. Don't really want to make a I could make a cleric. Clerics are kind of cool. I don't really want to make a fire poison. I already have basically everything else. Yeah, every class has their own guide on there under the guide section of the Discord. Some are more in depth than others. But yeah, for the most part, yes. For example, when you get to level 15, I think that's when you can start doing the 999 quests, which would start with green mushrooms, then you'd go to horny mushrooms, zombie mushrooms, curse eyes, cold eyes, all them. If you do all the 999 quests all the way through Drake's, by the way, all the way through Drake's, that'll get you to about level 50. Getting the character making page for rolling dice. If you're a bandit, should focus on getting 13 for luck. You're gonna want points in luck and dex. Luck and dex. I don't remember the amount you need to become a assassin or anything like that. Just make sure you have a, when you roll for your stats, just try to get 4s on strength, or no, actually, if you're playing a bandit, strength bandit's actually pretty good. Strength bandit is pretty good. Don't get me wrong, strength bandit is good. So, because of the, here, I'll show you. Because of login screen. I didn't mean to go to the login screen. What am I fucking doing? Go back in. I meant to go to trade. It's on my main. Yes. Right there, that's why. You need 60 strength to equip your can jar. So, strength, and then 83 strength for your last unwelcome guest weapon. So, definitely worth it. Hello, Locatia, welcome back. Welcome back, Locatio. Come on now. God, Locatia, you pelting me with rocks. What the fuck, man? Why you gotta do that to me?
That's why we love our dog.
Love you, babe.
Love you, babe. Yeah, but yeah, focus on like a 4 in your other stats. Eventually, you can respec into strength for your strength stuff. I'd also recommend putting points into strength for your weapons as you're leveling up. Just redeeming you. You're here with love. Got it. Appreciate it. Thank you. Of course, of course, of course. Happy to help. Respecking in this server, you do like this tutor. You go to trade. Usually put you on top of him, Cody. He has your AP resets, your SP resets, Gachapon tickets, which you also get from drops, scroll vouchers, which you get from drops, then megaphones, teleport rocks, defense charms. You're gonna want some defense charms. You also get your magic rocks and summoning rocks there. Very useful NPC. You can always set it to auto sell. I don't like auto sell, so I can just click the trade and go and sell my inventory whenever I get a full inventory. Leveling up pretty fast. Yeah, it's not bad at all, this level range. The worst level range in the game is 50 to 70 because I level up faster now than I leveled up at 50 to 70. Like, any of the levels in that level range was slower leveling than now. He's gonna address that problem That's been with MapleStory forever, by the way. This is an old school MapleStory problem. And I know the problem. I know the reason the problem exists. But a lot of game devs who make is 200 the max level. We assume 300 is the max level. There are players that are over level 200. I personally think the max level is 500 because there was a glitch at one point. Accidentally caused some people to be level 500, and then it was addressed and fixed. So I think personally level 500 is the max level, but it's never been officially stated what the max level is. There's a few people in the low 200s, like 210-ish, around there. Crazy people who are grinding at places like I'm grinding right now, all the way until that level, because there's no other really good grinding spots right now. Yeah, that's my guess. My guess is 500. It could be 300, but I'm pretty sure it's higher than that. Just based on that one glitch that happened. It leaves room for more content later, right? Always leaves room for more content. My goal for today is level 120. We'll definitely get there. Almost definitely. If we're almost already 119, and it's only an hour in, we've already gotten almost 2 levels. Now a level and a half. We'll probably be level 120 by the 2-hour mark. Probably. Maybe not. That would mean maybe 121 is more likely to get today. And then my goal tomorrow could be 125, so I can stop leveling up this character for a while until 4th job comes out. And I can focus on a different character, like my fire poison, my ice lightning mage rather, or my Marauder that I definitely don't want to focus on because leveling up one of those all the way to 120 is going to be hell, even though they're already like level 65. Or possibly make a new account and oh, I already have a new account, different account. Level up someone else. A bandit or a night lord. I definitely do want to make a paladin, but I don't want to make a paladin until that level range is fixed. In fact, I probably don't want to level up a Night Lord for the same reason. What's up, Abu Day? My music stop again. Answer is no. %. Ugh. Almost 90%. Getting close, getting close. I think we're in the middle of an ad, though. I think I have a full inventory again. Okay, let's see. I do. Anything worth keeping? Anything at all? Probably not, right? It's a thief. I don't need that. 90%. Six for more damage. Not what I wanted, but it's fine. Oh, nice, Luna. Watching for seven streams in a row. Good job, good job. 95%. One of these days is going to give me a good overall for my class. One of these days. I've been here for many levels. I haven't gotten a single good one. There's 119. God damn it. Only one more level to 120. And then 5 more levels to our goal. Oops. boop, 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 boop. More. Blue Tian, welcome in. Love to see new faces around here. You just started your first character a couple days ago. Awesome, awesome. What'd you make? What'd you do after hitting 100? That depends on what you made. What class did you make? A DK? Oh, hell yeah. So for DK, your best training spot is Sharks. After 100, easily. Sharks. Hey, Hatch. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Your best training spot would be Sharks. In the deep sea. So you're gonna go... Boop. Let's see. That's not what I want. There we go. Can I go out? Yes. We're gonna go down to Graveyard of Wrecked Ship. Top left of the map is the map you want. Sharks. And you're gonna be there until you want to die. Yeah. I'm just kidding. The 4th job will probably come out around the time you're like at level 120. Level 120. It's a hidden map, by the way. It's a hidden map. Really good map. If you use a let's see, a Sugar Rush candy, and then you use Rush, you can pull the mobs from the top down to the bottom floor. So you can rush all the mobs from the top to the bottom, and then you can kill them all, and then you repeat it. In fact, I can kind of demonstrate. In fact, I'll demonstrate. Give to me. No. Boop. Let's grab my shit off of mirror bins. Give me Kino, this thing, and that thing. Do I have potions? No, I'll have to get them off that guy. That's fine. Boop and boop. Okay. Mirror bins. Give me your stuff. $3 mil. Hello, Mariana. Welcome back. Boop, boop, boo. Don't need to be here no more. Take me there, down to aquarium. What level am I? This character is 125. The character I've been leveling up today is 119. I have multiple 125s. Because I don't really find a point leveling past 125. Hello, Lollet. Welcome back. Alrighty. Bam. Dolphin to deep sea, please. Graveyard. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Right, here is the hidden map. Bam. And there's someone here. I wouldn't be surprised if there's someone here. Of course, of course. Happy to help. Of course. Absolutely. Actually, after level 100, you'll probably want to get your last and welcome guest weapon. If you haven't already. Hello, Dinah. Welcome back. You need me to give you a pack, huh? God, I'm lucky to have one. Someone's here too. Damn it. Come on. Yeah, there's gotta be a free channel. I know it. You just want to leave Lith Harbor, Gachapon? I understand. I was there for a million billion years, so. Fuck me. Let's try a Fuller channel, maybe? No, we're not gonna try a Fuller channel. there'll be a full channel somewhere, or an open channel somewhere. But let's fucking 45 maybe. Go to Squids. It does have the same kind of demonstration. I'm just demonstrating, but like only if this last channel doesn't have it. Hey Kraz, welcome back. Hey, look at that. Perfect timing. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. Okay, so like, you know, killing these guys isn't too bad, right? But what you're gonna do is this. I haven't done this in a while. And not go up, you want to go down. And you just kill them all. And Roy is here. Just use that. Alright, my equips. I'm using the wrong helmet. That's the helmet I want right there. I'm getting fucking gangbanged over here. Alright. So we got my 8 dex, 4 strength pack. Got this thing that sucks. Those pants that also suck. 10 attack, 8 strength is pretty good. 10 strength, 4 dex, 8 accuracy isn't terrible. A better one here. Eventually, I think. Yeah, that one. No? I thought I had a better one. 120 attack polearm, 15 strength. 14 strength earring, not bad. Clean. Alright, that's it. Not much. Sure, you can do that, Kraz. I'm fine with it. Absolutely. By the way, those are the coming for the my base dex. I have 104. I don't need this high dex. My dex does not need to be that high. I just have high base dex. For some of the higher level areas, it might be maybe higher, but yeah. Of course, of course. By the way, those of you that are coming in for the first time, don't forget to leave a follow here on Twitch. I'd appreciate it. I stream... I stream every day. Thanks, Krez. And whoever followed. It was probably you, Blue. But it could have been someone else. Because it doesn't alert me to who followed, just that someone did. Let's not die. Let's not die. Thank you. Good. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay. You just wanted to test them all, huh, Krez?
Lizard.
Lizard. You left your Discord open? Why would you apologize for that? Hatch? Why? What's your reasoning? Two of those. Grab reindeers. Oh. And he's gone. Boo boo. Okay, back to the grind. All dead, all gone, of course. Perfectly understandable. After being on my DK, after being on this character and going back to DK, fuck, man. Corsair is so busted. So good. Way too good. So how you doing, Kraz? How's your day been? What you been up to on this nice Saturday? I await your Saturday. Instead of midnight, so you're tired as fuck. Nice. Well, if you're off working at it, you can always take a nap. When I'm tired as fuck, a nice little power nap is what fixes me right up. That's what fixes me right up. You only stayed up to midnight a week. Week. I guess working 9 to 5 in the cum factory really takes it out of you, huh, Kraz? I bet it is. I bet it is. Really leaves you feeling drained, right? Figured. Almost 50%. Uh. Three levels in 2 hours ain't bad. Not bad at all. bad at all. %60. Hello, Dino. Welcome back. That's right, that's me. That's me, Dino. Yep, you got it. You got it in one. Always have been. Full inventory again, maybe? Yes. Anything worth keeping. Anything at all. Not particularly, no. Please don't spam the chat, Dino. What am I doing? I'm, no worries, man. I'm destroying aliens in UFOs. I guess these are more like alien drones, but still. I'm turning these UFOs into glue. I mean, there's another person on YouTube, just not talking. And then we have a lot of people on Twitch, so. YouTube isn't exactly where all my viewers... Well, I mean, I get a good amount of views from YouTube. Like, most of it's on Twitch. See, there's Prez. $72%. Biggest donation I've got? It was like 50 bucks from my brother-in-law. But it was my brother-in-law, so I don't really count it. Outside of that, I think it was like 20 bucks from Coffee Lover. I haven't seen Coffee Lover in a while. Hope he's doing all right. Of course, he's done more than $20 donations. He's done quite a few donations over a number of streams, but he hasn't been here in a while. Hopefully, he's doing all right. It doesn't really count if I'm getting handouts from family. It's like nepotism. Oh yeah, I worked so hard to get this job from my daddy. Like, no. Yeah. I'm on PC, what? What do you mean? You think I was streaming this from my Samsung smart fridge? I mean, that's besides the point, Chris. Oh, I see. Okay, got it. I actually stream this from my iToilet. My Apple iToilet. Who doesn't stream via their smart fridge or toilet? It's just how VTubers are. %. Woo! 90%. %. Man, oh man. What's that? A level every 35 minutes, I think? Or so. Hello, Carla. There's 120, finally. That's right. We're almost done grinding. We're almost done grinding this character, though. Kara, we're almost done. I'm surprised we're going to get done before 4th job releases, but we're almost done grinding this character. Almost. Level 120 out of the 125 I want to get to before 4th job comes out. Which may or may not happen. If 4th job drops tomorrow, it's not happening. If 4th job drops next week, it's happening. Because I'll probably get there either tomorrow or the next day. Natural 1, okay. I rolled a 1. Music. It hasn't even been 3 minutes yet, and we're already at 12%. I'm a little tired. I had a good night's sleep. I don't know why I'm tired. And I wasn't tired yesterday despite having a terrible night's sleep. What the fuck? Whew. No, yeah, I saw that. I didn't watch it, but it popped up on my feed as an option to watch. That's cool. There's 2. Not fantastic, but fine. But that does mean I'm gonna have to watch it soon, Krez. It does mean I'm gonna have to watch it soon. I'm glad that it was good, though. I'm glad that it was good. Sad there had to be any controversy behind it, but I mean, hey. Or leading up to it, I guess. What are you gonna do this day and age, right? I said that it's too bad that there was controversy leading up to its release, but what are you gonna do in this day and age when everything sparks a controversy? It came out faster than Helsing Abridged did. You really do. If you haven't seen it, it's very, 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 very good. It's not even long either. And Sword Art Online Abridged is also very, very good. Do 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 do. Do, 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 42. 42%. 43. 44. Full inventory, let's sell it. Almost 50% again. I'm not talking all that much right now, so I'm gonna skip the song actually. I don't want the copyright strike because I'm being kind of silent. It won't copyright strike me, it'll just demonetize, but that's fine. If I was talking over it, that'd be fine, but I'm not. Your boy is tired right now. Huh. 60%. 60%? Man, oh man. Yay, a 5. Three 5s a day. Holy shit. And that's nice. Six, 7%. 6, 7. Who hates that? I do too. I'm 31 years old. I hate that. See, even Kraz hates it. He's going insane. And he wants to Korean Maple Story. Same. Same, Krez, same. But real talk, 70% now. 75%. Heck yeah. Doobity-doop. %. 80%. Heard. Do 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 do. Wah, 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 wah. I'm not super excited for this class's 4th job. Not a big fan of the boat. Not a big fan of the boat. I made it just because this skill is so good. Fully back? Hell yeah. Welcome back, Kraz. Welcome back, Kraz. How's your day been? Pretty good. Kinda. Pretty good. Normal-ish. Yeah. Picked up a bit. The dog was being bad, so I put her in the kennel. And then I came to the stream after cleaning a little bit. I didn't have lunch, I just had a snack. No lunch, just a snack. And now I'm tired. Now I'm tired. I'm tired. Might take a stream after my nap, yeah. I do want to do the Deltarune music, but I'm not talking a lot right now, so I'm gonna skip it. My talkativeness is low, so no Deltarune music right now. If I'm talking a lot, Deltarune music's fine. %, 92%. Took about 7 minutes to get 40% with the extra 30% EXP multiplier from the 5 dice. Since we got the 5 dice at about 60%. So that's pretty good. Lovely to see it. As I was saying a minute ago, I'm not a big fan of the 4th job, Corsair. I like the 3rd job a lot. I was hoping that they were gonna buff these skills, the big AoE skills from 3rd job. They do, but they fall off eventually, which is unfortunate. I'll still end up playing it a bit, I'm sure. Torpedo looks fine. If I could use Torpedo without the ship, I'd be happy with it. Maybe he'll add a toggle for the ship. That'd be great. That'd be great. If I could toggle the ship off, I'd be happy about it. Depends, though. Ow. There's 121. Lovely. Lovely to see it. Fantastic. By the way, those of you that are coming in for the first time on Twitch, they're coming in for the Chrono Story stuff, don't forget to leave a follow. I'd appreciate it. We are lurker friendly, so it will not announce your name in my chat. You can announce yourself if you follow. Sometimes it doesn't even tell me anyone followed, but it will tell me someone followed, just not who. So if you don't want to be chatty and you don't want to be called out, but you want to support, maybe be back again in the future. Since I stream every single day, I'd appreciate the follow. I don't know how many of you aren't following, if any. Nice fart, Trib. Nice part. Fart. I don't recognize your username. Are you new here? Or am I stupid? Or it's been a while, possibly. I don't remember. Someone had the fart on me eventually. It's been a while you've been here. Gotcha. Excellent. Welcome back. I'm less stupid than I thought. The ultimate goal for this character is 125 before 4th job. If 4th job isn't out tomorrow, we'll probably be getting this character to 125 tomorrow. We're definitely not getting him to 125 today. We might get him to 122, maybe. If the next roll is another 5, we'll probably get him to 120, 122 today. If the next roll is not a 5, probably won't happen. Probably won't happen if it's not another 5. I don't know. It could, is the thing. It's basic. As far as I'm aware, 4th job is basically ready at this point. You know? So it could come out any day. It really depends on whenever Bote wants it released based on Dragon Canyon that he just put out. So it could come out tomorrow, it could come out next week, it could come out in 2 weeks. Who knows? We'll find out. We'll find out. He's been kind of baking it for a bit. I feel like it could come out tomorrow, it could come out later. We don't know. We don't know. He's kind of cryptic. He wanted it to come out a couple weeks ago, actually, at this point. So I'm surprised it's been taking this long. But it took long enough for me to make and level up a Corsair all the way to 125. Which I am surprised by. I thought I was gonna get this guy to like level like 80 or something like that, or 90, and then there'd be like, and then 4th job would come out. And I'd be like, oh well, no more playing this Corsair ever. But now that it's already in the 4th job range, I'll be able to play it once 4th job comes out, along with my other duders. I'll have to like do a stream where I just do the 4th job upgrade quest for all my classes, because I got 4 of them now. Who knows how long that'll take. Gumball is good. Full inventory again. Anything worth keeping? Probably not, right? No. Boop-a-doo. Boop-boop-boop-boop-boop. Let's see what we get. A 2. Definitely not gonna be getting to 122 today, but we'll be in there tomorrow. Definitely. We'll get into 125 tomorrow, almost definitely. If we don't get to 125 tomorrow, we'll get there on Monday, unless 4th job releases tomorrow, in which case probably not. Who knows? Probably not. Probably won't. It could. It could. And Gumball is funny, Kraz. Yeah. Although we are already at like 25%. And it's been what? A minute or two? Ah, there's a thing. 8, 4, 6, 8, 4, 4. You fell asleep, Raindrop? No worries, man. I am doing a lot of the same thing. I'd like to fall asleep right now. I want to take a nap. But if I stream, do I usually just like watch Netflix or something? I mean, I don't usually play games when I'm not streaming, so like I usually work on like shorts and things. I'll watch other VTubers and whatnot, so I can kind of learn shit. And then like otherwise, I'm like watching the dog and doing shit. I don't know. Yo, taha, and then goodbye. But I don't usually play it while I'm not streaming. Sometimes I will if I have like something I want to do before the stream. Like if there's like a boring section that I want to do that isn't grinding based, or I want to like run off, like make some shit over in like the Omega sector or something, and then come stream. I might do that off stream, possibly. But usually I'm not like watching Netflix while streaming. Yeah. Strangely. I know a lot of people like that. Does NX work? You purchase, on Episode Worlds, you purchase, let's see. What's it called? It's like in the top right corner, world coins. The world coins are for like in-game stuff. Out of game, you can use, like you can see my outfit is an NX outfit, kind of. And you can use those world coins to purchase stuff from other players that they made as outfit stuff, or everything else is free. So like all the regular NX stuff is basically free. You get like the free coins. You get a lot of them when you first make your account, so you basically never need more. And you can just outfit your dude or however you want. You can pay other players for other players' stuff in the like player shop in there, but like generally speaking, you can avoid that. I only did it for a couple things because like I wanted my character to look more like a Ron. So I have a couple things that I purchased, but like generally speaking, you don't need to do that, not at all. Otherwise, NX is free. You just do /MSW avatar on Chrono Story. So without it, I look like that. Which isn't bad, but... Twitch takes 20% of bits. Or let me look this up. I forget. I know it's a little bit less than that actually, or something like that. Oh, right. That's what it is. Okay. I knew it was different. So if you were to send me 100 bits, I'd get the full dollar value. It's just the way that bits work is you're paying more for the bits than you're giving, that we're getting in bits essentially. So for example, if you spent $10 of bits or something like that, you'd get like 9,000 bits or 900 bits or whatever it is, fucking 900 bits, right? And that would be $9. You spent 10, so we still get the full amount that the bits represent. It's just you're spending more than what you're receiving essentially. Rather than cutting away the profit that is given to the streamer, you're paying that difference up front essentially. If that makes sense. The only time it does cut into the profit of the streamer is when you use when you do a sub. So for example, a Twitch Prime sub is $2.50 for the streamer, and a non-Twitch Prime sub, like a regular sub, is like $4.
Here we go!
Ow. Thank you for the bits, I appreciate it. Thank you for the dollar. Raindrops, I appreciate that. Every little bit counts. I forgot that was the sound effect I used for bits too. We mean never actually send anything. We mean. Oh yeah? Me either. I don't usually give money to streamers. I can't really justify it myself, generally speaking. We're not exactly the most well-off people, myself and my wife. We're doing okay, but we're house poor. Paycheck to paycheck, baby. That's exactly it, right? I respect the hell out of people who actually donate to streamers, because that's very kind of you. Unless you're donating because you're a creepazoid and you're following some big titty VTuber girly or something like that, and you're doing it because of some chud reason. If you're doing it because you want to support a streamer that you like, that's awesome. Especially nowadays where everything is so expensive, house interest is crazy high. Yeah, those people are crazy. Also, we don't have house interest. We used all of our savings at once, and we purchased a house outright. We don't have a mortgage. All we have is homeowners insurance and property taxes. But even with that, we're still paying living paycheck to paycheck. We have no idea in this current economy how we would be able to afford to rent. So the fact that we own a house and don't have to pay that much is great. It means we can live paycheck to paycheck and not really worry about it unless anything big happens. We bought it about a year ago. Been living in it ever since. We have one worry that we worry. One issue we really worry about. We think the water heater is going to go out soon, which we can't afford. But that's okay. We'll figure it out if push comes to shove. We're saving up for the new water heater, but it could go out any day. My wife is more worried about it than I am. There's like we have a water heater, right? And we have this like pan underneath the water heater. Homeowners insurance. I mean, it could. It could if it causes damage to the house. But then, generally speaking, your homeowner's insurance rates go up, and we don't really want to pay that. But we have this pan underneath the water heater that is there to catch water just in case it leaks or whatever, right? And we noticed there was some water in it the other day, which isn't exactly a good sign. However, there's like a pipe that's attached to that little pan that leads out and like into the sump pit, in the basement, and that's where it would drain essentially. So it's a drain. Why does it have a drain in the first place? We don't know. I'm guessing it is for being able to clear the thing out, because you're supposed to do that every couple of years. You're supposed to flush it. Every like 5 years or so, just to get sediment out. But there was water in that pan, which it shouldn't have water in the pan. But the thing is, the weird part was, it wasn't very much water in the pan, and the pipe that leads from the pan into the sump pit was wet. So I get the feeling, especially considering that the pipe is also attached to the air conditioning unit, I get the feeling that the water didn't come from the water heater. It came somehow from the air conditioning unit. I'm not sure why. Because it wouldn't make sense that pipe would be wet. Like, the inside of the pipe shouldn't be wet. It should be dry. Unless it was draining from this side. But the water wasn't high enough to have been draining from that side in the pan. So it had to have come from the pipe. So I don't think it's leaking. But we still know that even though that's making my wife worry more than I am. I'm of the mindset it probably wasn't the water heater. It's probably fine. But the water heater is gonna go out somewhat soon. We know that. Just based on the guy we had come out at one point. And from what he told us, what's gonna happen is the water heater is just gonna turn off and then won't turn back on. Which is fine. We'll know when it happens, and then we have to do it. He said it could go out any day, but it could last a couple years if we're lucky. So yeah, we're saving up for a water heater. What's the biggest, most bit gift? I actually answered that today. My brother-in-law sometimes comes into the streams, and he donated like $50. But other than that, it wasn't bits, but it was on YouTube. YouTube's gifting whatever thing was. I think I got $20 from a dude, a couple times actually. They sent a few things, same dude. So total from that one dude, it was probably like $80, but not in the same stream, not all at once, but $20 intervals. Nice guy. Haven't seen him in a while. Hope he's doing all right. Yeah. Otherwise, rather than bits, I think the most was donated subscribers in one stream. I think we got like 15 donated subscribers once. Not from my brother-in-law, which is great. So that would be like, what? Like 50 bucks total? It's not bits, but that's how much I would have gotten, about 50 bucks. That was nice. That was nice. That's right. Once you send some bits, you unlock a couple emojis. Enough bits. I think it's 1K bit you'll unlock a new emoji, and then it's like 5K, 10K, 15K, 25K, and then 50K bits. So that'd be like 10 bucks, and then like 50 bucks. Like the amount is a lot, I guess. I think that's how bits work. Whatever it is. That's the emojis you get in order. I can post them from the bits. Are you start with got 1K bits. I might blind that one, and then crazy. Then stop, and then choke, and then dead. In order, those ones. I do make my emojis myself, although, including, I also made my V2 model myself. Although a few of them were made by a friend. So the first one, the middle one, and the second to last one, those were made by a friend of mine who just wanted to make some meme things for me, which was nice, and I use those as emojis. But most of my emojis are made by me. A lot of the bit ones are hers that she made. Just because I thought they were cool enough as emojis. An X shop? Sure, why not? Here's where you go. You get the X shop is like this. You got the world coins things, so you spend 100 world coins for chrono credits, essentially. They have regular equips. These are unnecessary. You can use regular NX stuff that you get elsewhere. But they include this because Bote thought it would be cool. But essentially, when you use the /MSW command, MSW avatar command, only you get to see your outfit. This is stuff that other players will be able to see as well. So if you wear the stuff that's from this shop, it's other players can see it. I don't know how long they last. Yeah, I think they might be permanent. You can do an auto buff. You use that and you equip it to your pet. Expires 30 days. So if you want the auto buff and the pet, it's like 400 credits. You can also get the premium teleport rock. 30 days of unlimited teleport rocks. Teleport rocks aren't expensive in game, but it's nice to have this as a thing. Pets, you get all the pets. They come with auto pot. When you purchase a pet, you can choose duration. There. And that's it, I think. Yeah. That's it. I have enough credits to get one more pet when my pet expires. Auto buff. I haven't used it. I couldn't say. Let's see. It doesn't say. I've never used it. I've never seen the need to use it for me. Right? Especially like I would have absolutely bought it. That's right. If you get the clothes from the NX shop, people can see it. Kind of like how I have this custom like rabbit thing under there. It's 9 skills. Thanks, Yen. Thanks, Yen. 9 skills then. Yeah, if you have that many slots, it's probably 9 skills. Yeah. Thank you for that info, Yen. I've never used it, so I didn't know. I've been playing the game since it came out, and I've never used the autopot. Or auto buff, because I've never found a reason to use it. And if it's 9, it's kind of worth. I mean, for sure. I personally don't mind doing the buffs myself, because they last like between 10 and 15 minutes once you have them maxed. Nice if you want to just set and forget. Oh. Yeah, 9 slots. Look at that. Yeah. That's cool. I didn't know that was there. I never had a reason to use it. I didn't know it was there. That's funny. Looks like we are going to get to 122 today. Surprising. Thanks, Fab. I appreciate raindrops. Get yourself that auto buff.
Here we go!
That's a lot of triangles. Raindrops, appreciate it. And you get an emoji. I don't know how long it lasts. We have an emoji now. Oh. Yeah, the first one, the
That's
tank.
why we love our dog.
Love you, babe.
Love, babe. Love, babe. You're a real one, man. You're a real one. And to think, I thought about getting off at the 2-hour mark because I was tired. Gotta power through it, man. You gotta power through it. I'm not tired anymore. I got a second wind like 10 minutes ago. Eat dinner with that. 10 whole bucks. 10 dinner. I got McDonald's. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I'll be able to get chicken nugget. Or I can take it to Costco and get whatever the fuck I want. Hot dog and drink. Yum yum. It's so sad to see McDonald's is so expensive now. Yeah, it should be cheap, but it's not. Now 2 McDoubles is $5, which is insane. That's insanity. When I was in high school, one McDouble was $1. You could get 2 for fucking $2, and then a drink was $1 as well. It's so sad. Yeah, it is really sad. That's McDonald's is emergency food, and it should be emergency food. I don't mind if their premium items cost money, like more. Although I do care that the Big Mac costs so much because it isn't worth as much as they say. You're paying $8 for a McDouble with an extra slice of bread, a little bit of lettuce, and a sauce, essentially. But other than that, I don't mind if their more premium stuff costs more. It's just their McDoubles, their regular cheeseburgers, their double cheeseburgers, their McChicken, and their all their value meal stuff should be like $2 or less. You know, never should it be more than $2, and really it should be around $1. they'd still make a profit that way. Even if they had to charge $2 for their drinks, right? At $1.50 for their drink is still highway robbery, considering the fact that 1, they're getting rid of the fucking self-serve kiosks for drinks, and 2, they spend like 5 cents per drink, and most of that is on the cup. Like, most of the profit at a McDonald's is turned via drinks. But the food itself, like, really, it's the cheap stuff should be cheap and not expensive. Don't make the cheap stuff expensive. No one wants to eat there if everything's expensive. I don't mind personally getting 2 McDoubles for $5, but I feel like it really shouldn't be more than like $3 for 2 McDoubles. Like that's where my mind goes to in this economy where people are having. Anyway, how are you gonna even have enough mesos to buy pots to train? Do the 999 quests. It'll be a little tough at first, but once you do the first one, the green mushrooms, actually, it'll be tough. You do the 99 quest first with the green mushrooms, and that gives you enough pots to get the 999 quest green mushrooms done. And then as you do the 999 quests, that's when, you know, that's when that's where all your pots come from. So the 999 quests not only get you to level 50 by the time you finish them, they also give you all the pots you need until you hit high enough to get pots yourself. 3 McDoubles, 2 McChickens, and a 20-piece nuggets. You know, that's exactly what it used to be. Man. Hello, Karen. Karen? It's 4. Now I'm hungry. Maybe rather than taking a nap after the stream, I'll just have a snack. Hell yeah. Crossing my fingers, man. Crossing my fingers. It should be fine. It should be fine. If you're in the United States and you have generally good internet, you can always check your internet speeds as well on Google. Just do a internet speed test. If your internet speeds upload and download are pretty decent, which is to say like more than 25 megabytes each, and it really should be more than that, then you should be fine. We live in the middle of the Midwest, and our upload and download speeds are like 500 each, which is still relatively low. It could be up to 1K because of what we pay for, but I mean, you know, whatever. That's way more than high enough. The game does have occasional lag spikes, like once a day or once a stream. Sometimes I'll get a little lag spike. It might be my own fault, but sometimes it's maybe Story World's fault. Nothing bad though. Do I have a full inventory again? Almost. Now I have a full inventory. Also, there's no HP washing. Just so you know, no HP washing in this server. We don't have a way to like increase our HP more than what we get, but generally speaking, it's good now. I always forget to mention that because I never used it and I don't like it. So I'm happy that it doesn't exist. Almost there. 98%. Here's 122. Alright, let's sell this shit. Just sell aquaps. We got a good amount of those tickets. Let's buy one more overall scroll. I don't exchange yet. I'll just trade in overall armor. Dexterity 60. By one. This isn't the best one ever, but if I get this last one, it's at least above average. Excellent. That means I just gotta hope for something better at some point. This one's the same stats as this had, so I could, but no. Let's see. I also got 92 mil. I need to save some for pots, so I'm gonna save like a little bit. Let's buy 60. Gives me enough pots. 81 Gachapon tickets. I think my archer might be in the right spot. Maybe not. Let's check them though. Yeah, good. Good spot. Excellent. Dr. Stan. Those of you that are coming in for the first time for the Chrono Story stuff, don't forget to leave a follow. I'd appreciate it. I stream every day. Lots of Chrono Story stuff, of course. Nearbins. Give me these. Not a full inventory, perfect. What we're looking for is earrings. That's what we want. We already have 2 pairs, but one of them is garbage, and I'd like to get better. Let's hope. We're just gonna spam this until we can't do it no more, until it tells us our inventory is full, or we're out of Gachapon tickets. One or the other, whichever comes first. Whichever comes first. Yeah, man. You don't have enough Gotchman. Okay, we ran out of Gotchman tickets. That's good. And we didn't get the goddamn earrings. Oh, well. Not exactly the most likely thing to get. With my bad luck. Okay, what did we get, though? We got a bunch of... We got some mats. That's good. We got quite a few mats. That's good. Not a bad pull, not a bad pull. No, smell all unlocked, please. Yes. Good amount of gas. Good amount of scrap. Not the best ever, but pretty good. All right, before we hit an ad. That's not what I wanted. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe and to follow here on Twitch. I stream every single day. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. More Chrono Story. I hope everyone had a good day. I hope everyone is doing great. I hope, Raindrops, you do well. 5 strength for, what do you think about this roll? No, you want, well, actually, that's not bad. That's not bad, because you're going to want strength. As if you're going bandit, do that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. See you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to tip your waitress. Smoke grass, eat ass. Goodbye.